Hey Cupheads, welcome to Cupheads of Anfield. In this video, I wanted to talk about Kelleher and an article in Team Talk. I know Team Talk's not the most reputable um, site, but it's also with Ben Jacobs. So it says Liverpool are willing to sell Kelleher for the right price next summer, and Newcastle are keeping an eye on the situation, although Alisson's future could affect things. Alisson remains Arne Slot's undisputed number one between the sticks, and the arrival of Giorgio Mamardashvili at Liverpool next season will further complicate Kelleher's situation. Liverpool have already agreed a £25 million fee for Mamardashvili, and the 24-year-old is set to join up with the Reds next season. Sources say that Slot's side have no plans to send him out on loan and will look to integrate him into the side straight away. This will have implications for Kelleher because Liverpool view Mamardashvili as a future number one, so Kelleher will fall down the pecking order if stays. Liverpool have already accepted they will have Alisson and Mamardashvili competing for a spot in the starting 11 next season, and they're comfortable with that situation. The Valencia star is well aware that he'll have a fight on his hands to replace Alisson in the team, and is ready for the challenge. Alisson is understood to be calm about Mamardashvili's arrival and in fact welcome it. He's still only 32 and there is plenty of interest in him, particularly from Saudi Arabia. But Alisson is not a player Liverpool want to leave or consider in number two from next season just because Mamardashvili arrives. The latter is part of Liverpool's contingent strategy to sign stars for both the now and future, while an established player in that position remains at the club. It's similar with both Verge and Mo Salah. The club want both to remain while active looking at long-term heirs. Were Alisson to leave this summer, Kelleher may, of course, view things differently at Anfield, but Liverpool only plan to lose one keeper in 2025. Newcastle are very interested in Kelleher. Following Kelleher's impressive run of form for Liverpool whilst Alisson was out injured, he is convinced that he is capable of a number one spot for a top team, and sources have revealed to Team Talk that Kelleher was always considering a move away from Anfield even if the Reds hadn't signed Mamardashvili. Chelsea have never considered Kelleher despite links and are not actively looking to sign a new goalkeeper in 2025. Newcastle, on the other hand, are genuine admirers of Kelleher, and they are a club to keep an eye on in the race for the signature. Nick Pope, 32, has struggled with injuries, and Eddie Howe wants a younger option to compete with him or replace him. The Magpies are also big fans of Burnley shot-stopper James Trafford. It's likely that Newcastle will lose two goalkeepers and sign a new one in 2025. Liverpool don't want a situation where they lose both Kelleher and Alisson at this stage. It's more likely that the Irishman leaves in 2025 rather than the Brazilian. So yeah, I mean, I tend to agree with everything in that article. I think Kelleher will leave. It'll be either Newcastle or a Tottenham or a Chelsea, or I know they said in the article Chelsea aren't looking for another new goalkeeper, but everyone's looking for a good goalkeeper, and Kelleher clearly is a good goalkeeper. My only issue would be if Alisson gets injured again next season. Yeah, we've got Mamardashvili who can step in, but that only leaves us with Yaros. Don't get me wrong, Yaros would be a good backup for Mamardashvili. But what happens if anything happens to another goalkeeper? If Kelleher leaves, I think we need another goalkeeper, you know, even if it's like an experienced goalkeeper who knows they're going to be number 3 like we had with Adrian. I don't know. I mean, it's like I say, it's only a Team Talk article. But I tend to agree with it, to be fair. I mean, I think Kelleher does go. You know, he wants to be a number 1. We can't guarantee him number 1. Alisson, as long as he's contracted to Liverpool, which I believe is 2026, I can't see him going anywhere. I really can't. And if he does, then Kelleher's the number 1 for Liverpool, in my opinion. You know, Mamardashvili will have to prove himself in pre-season if he wants to start 2025 as Liverpool's goalkeeper in the 25-26 season. Let me know what you think about this article. I know before you say it that it's Team Talk and we don't really listen to Team Talk or Ben Jacobs, but I can only give you what's in the news. And Kelleher, unfortunately, will be leaving in the summer, in my opinion. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and if you'd like to support the channel, the links will be in the video description, and also the link for at Copites of Anfield A1 channel, which starts on the 1st of January. That's also in the video description. That's it for now. Take it easy.